Good evening, campers. Guess what we're talking about today? Ba-dum, 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 the heart. So the heart's a muscle. So you need to be working your heart like any other bit of your body. So we know about muscles. You think about lifting weights. We think about, biceps, the big quadricep muscles, everything like that. So the heart, even people who've had heart attacks, will go through cardiac rehab when they start very, very gently to do exercises to make the heart stronger. So really gentle stretches above the heart. Anything with your arms above the heart is a little bit of cardio, that's what it says on the tin, cardiovascular system is the heart and lungs. So cardio might be, if you're recovering from a heart attack, you'll go to like the Whittington Hospital in London and they do cardiac rehab series, several weeks when you build up really, really gently. So it might be sitting in a chair, reaching above your head. It might be going for a walk, really short periods of times. They do tests. You sit down, you stand up, all the functional moves you need for every day to get your heart back as strong as it can be. So the heart pumps the oxygen around your body. So the more we can get little moves like marching in the chair and then progressing perhaps for a little walk, just for 2 minutes, and then you build it up to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then you might want to walk up the stairs quite slowly, come back down and incrementally, little bit to strengthen it. But the heart's much more so than just an organ. To me, the heart, signifies, it's that literature and poetry and songs are all full of the heart and what the heart means spiritually, emotionally, for the whole system. So I bought this beautiful heart because it made me smile. It was one of those sort of affirmational things that I just thought, it's so beautiful. It's Mexican, that South American iconography. I love it. So I have it on my shelf just because when my eyes see it, it makes me smile. And I think we can do things to literally open the heart, so to make our heart smile. So it's not just doing the physical exercise. Sometimes it's as simple as having a rest after you've done the physical exercises. Sometimes it's buying something for yourself. I'm a big fan of treating yourself, buying something just because. So, for me as well, is something beautiful. Things that make your heart glad. So it might be people. We all know those sort of people which are like mood vampires and you just feel drained towards them sometimes. So avoid people like that. Sometimes you can't avoid them all the way because they're members of your own family, but you know what I mean? So sort of think of protecting yourself by having boundaries. Sometimes I find myself doing that, crossing my arms if I'm on the phone and somebody's sort of demanding things. Be around people that make your heart glad. And I include furry people in that. So kittens, the emotional support kitten, absolutely brilliant. Dogs are, the happiest creatures in the world. They make me smile. Small children are very open. And it's quite difficult in today's climate, like I'm a hugger. So I am literally on a hug diet at the moment. What I have to do sometimes is this. I do it as an exercise to stretch my shoulders, but seriously, I'm doing it to feel that sensation of being hugged. Now, luckily I've got a husband, so I make him hug me. Actually, he's quite huggy as well. But normally I'd be out with my classes, hugging people. So anything that gives you that sensation of a hug that's not comfort food. So comfort, I've got 2 ladies called Comfort in my classes. Isn't that a beautiful name? But comfort might be something like a self-massage, or if you've got somebody in your bubble who can give you a massage around the shoulders, it might be a warm shower, a warm bath, massaging, some nice cream. Scent might do that. Anything in the senses, something visual, a beautiful picture, beautiful scene in nature. If you can, go for a walk where it's green. Yes, you can mask up. I'm wearing my mask every time I'm outside because where I am in London, a good proportion of people aren't wearing masks even in shops yet. A good proportion of people aren't wearing them on the tube or you know, the bosses. Instead of getting enraged, it's like, I am taking responsibility, I'm wearing my mask, and I think that's their stuff. Their stuff might be they're so terrified that they're going la 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 inside and not acknowledging it. So that is happening. That's non-negotiable, but there's lots of things you've got control over. Even just sitting, if you've not got access to the outdoors, or if you're a bit too nervous, a little pot plant indoors, just to see some flowers, a little bit of colour, a bit of green, which pumps out oxygen. If it's a pot plant, great, have pot plants in the house. If you've not got a pet, you might just sort of watch these hilarious YouTube videos of animals doing daft things. You might watch Paul O'Grady on the telly and Battersea Dogs Home. You might watch David Attenborough documentaries. It doesn't have to be real life, but if you can get outside for a little bit of daylight, a little bit of oxygen, and keep moving, because when we're moving, and anything when you're opening the heart, you know, sort of stretching up, stretching wide into here, and doing kind things both for yourself and other people. Even if you can't see them, if you can get on Zoom or Skype or phone them or write a letter, anything when you're giving something nice, you know, a heartfelt compliment, sharing a poem, sharing something lovely. So do what you can do to keep your heart happy and alive. Move it and it will thank you. See you next time.